Hey gang, Spada here, and today we are taking a look at Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Topspin. Now, Topspin is one of the three wreckers, along with Roadbuster and Leadfoot. Now, Roadbuster is the only other figure to get a Deluxe Class so far, and we'll just pop off that Mech Tech gimmick. Well, before we do the comparison, let's take a look at the Mech Tech. It's a nice little black and gray gun with grabby claws, just like he is in robot mode, which we'll talk about soon. Now, as you can see, Roadbuster was in his original NASCAR form, while Topspin is in his, what is called his brute mode, which is I guess you could call it a halfway transformation. Now, I know this guy, Roadbuster, has a Human Alliance figure with the brute mode, but he's okay as a little NASCAR car, but I think I like the brute mode more. It just looks more dynamic, and to be honest, looks pretty cool. I really dig it, and all of these guns are completely removable, and you can attach them to anyone, anywhere you want. So here he is in car mode without all the guns, and still, he looks pretty awesome. Not as cool as he does in real life, but you get what you get. And in toy form, he looks good. So the transformation is actually much more complex than Roadbuster's was. To start off with, we're going to go into the back of the vehicle and actually reach underneath the back wheels and just pop off the sides of the vehicle. Then come into the front and take the front driver's side and passenger side rear bumpers and just fold them completely down, which will allow us to swing these bits forward. Then we'll take the hood of the vehicle and the front bumper of the vehicle and fold that up. Now this is where this gets a little weird, and I'm going to have to move the camera. This is where things get just a little weird because we have to take this whole section and turn it 180 degrees. And to be honest, this isn't easy because things get in the way a lot. So the best way I found is to fold up that rear bumper and then push this from the side and push it forward and then just kind of hope to get it out of the way and just push it past. And then when you do that, what we started out with was bits like this, and then we can bring them forward down to form the crotch of robot mode. So this bit obviously is going to form the legs. So what I like to do is unfold this hinge here, which will allow you to fold the rest of the front bumper down, and do that the same way over here. And then this is pretty cool. Fold what will be the foot down a little bit, and then take the wheel and fold the entire inside like that, and then just kind of fold it such that, you know, things don't get in the way. So fold it down a little. Rotate that all the way, almost all the way inside, then fold the foot down all the way, and there we go. So here we have the legs. Now, the one thing you do have to be careful of is just getting those two hinges in the upper knee, these hinges lined up, otherwise the figure will look weird. So the rest of the figure is actually pretty darn easy. We're going to start by turning the figure around and grabbing these bits and unpegging them from each other. This is the rear of the car now. Unpegging them and folding them straight out like that. And just kind of get them out of the way. And then we'll take the rear bumpers and fold them into the inside of what was the vehicle mode, or the vehicle mode. We'll take what will be the arms and fold them out and down. And then we can reach in here and bring the head, actually, we'll collapse the roof of the vehicle onto his back, the figure's back. Sorry, I've still had too much wine. And move the head forward. And then we can take these bits and rotate them around. And here we have the robot mode. So after taking a third look at my directions and online, this is the proper way that the figure is supposed to look once transformed. Now, Topspin has some little grabby claws here that are reminiscent to his weapon, which is pretty cool. I do enjoy that. But I really do like this figure. I think the figure looks good. Yeah, he kind of has a mullet going in there, but I don't mind it that much. It doesn't look that bad. And he has light piping, which is nice. A lot of the Dark of the Moon figures don't have light piping. Posability-wise, he is a little bit limited by the fact that he has such large wings for backpack, but he does have some nice posability. His feet are on ball joints, and they do have some limited range, hinge joints, and they do have some limited range, but they can twist, which is nice, because there is a ball joint in there. Knees are very, you can get a lot of movement out of these double knees. And then the hips are on ball joints. He has limited twisting posability in the hip. Head is on a ball joint, and it's got a nice range of motion, so you can get him looking in some good directions. Arms, he's got a pectoral movement there. Then the shoulder is on a ball joint. Then there's a swivel joint right underneath the shoulder, a hinge joint, 90-degree hinge joint, and then there are some joints here that allow the pincers on his hands to open and close. The wings are on joints, and as you can see, for the 37th time, I've popped that ball joint off. That's my only complaint of this figure. My only complaint is that the ball joints on these wings are way too loose. Are far too loose. Now, I really like this figure. The wreckers continue to impress, and I really hope that there is a deluxe class Leadfoot, and I really hope that there's a human class Topspin. I'm hoping that that's the case. Otherwise, it'd be a shame not to get a Human Alliance and a deluxe class version of each. That would be a real shame, because they are really good figures, and this guy deserves to be in your collection, like Roadbuster.